Hello and welcome to my video today. Chris Peralta has kindly sent me a new item to look at today. This is a driver seat occupancy sensor bypass module, and what it is used for is that if you ever have any problems with the car determining that you are in the driver's seat, maybe issues of the car not going into ready mode, not being able to go into gear, or if while you're driving it slips in and out of that. So what this is going to do is do a bypass for that sensor so that you can have the car operate as it should normally. So I'm going to unbox and install it today. So let's get started. So here is the bag. Let me remove all the items. Here we have the bypass and bubble wrap. And let's take a closer look. We have a plastic wire loom around the wiring harness here. And we have a connector. And this connector goes into the seat sensor wiring. And we're going to do a bypass for that. And on the other end here is a switch with a 1 and a 2. Guessing that is on and off. And that's it. It's pretty simple. And we have enough protection around this so that this can be put underneath the seat with no problems. So let's see what else we have. We have some cards here for Chris Peralta. I'll have links in the video description. So here's some more information on the functionality. The device is a switch with 2 distinct circuits. One setting signals the body control module, or BCM, that the seat is empty, preventing gear changes even if the driver is seated. The other setting sends a stable occupied signal to the BCM. This allows you to shift gears and remain in gear regardless of weight shifts. Please note that the vehicle will still automatically engage park if the seatbelt is unbuckled. Second is safety. All original safety protocols remain intact. The simulator only ensures a stable occupied signal is sent to the BCM. The vehicle's safety response to an unbuckled seatbelt is not bypassed. For installation, the simulator is designed for DIY installation. You'll need to adjust the seat fully up and forward to access and unplug the seat mat sensor connector, then plug in the simulator. It can be installed permanently by drilling a hole for the switch or temporarily by routing it under the seat frame. And we have a disclaimer. This is a third-party aftermarket component. Use of the device is the owner's responsibility. We require a signed disclaimer to be returned to us before the unit is installed. So let's go out to the car and install this. For a temporary installation, you can have it right around here by the chair rail that you can reach it when you need it. An optional location for the switch could be right here. You would drill a hole and then mount the switch somewhere in this vicinity. So 2 options for where you want to place it. For installation, I'm going to move the seat all the way forward. And then all the way up. That should give us enough access underneath so we can get to the wiring. So now we're going to go in the back seat and look up into the bottom of the driver's seat. Here we are under the seat. The wiring connector that we need to take out is right here. So we just pinch this and it should come out. like that. You can just leave that to the side. We're going to take our new simulator and we're going to take it so that the button is on the bottom, and we're going to insert that into the opening. So like this. And it will click into place when it's fully seated. Then we can place our switch over to the left side of the chair rail. I recommend using some zip ties for this cable to keep it up and out of the way. You could zip tie it to some of the existing wiring harnesses right in this area. So for an example, I put a zip tie right here and then another one right in the area over here. This allows the switch to stay in this position right here and not move around. So here you can see the switch is right here. Let's lower the seat. And then move it back. And it's still easily accessible right here. So on is the bypass that lets you turn the car into ready mode and drive. You still need to have your seatbelt on. And when you switch to off, there is no bypass and the car will not go into drive. So I am now sitting in the car. I have the doors open, and you'll notice that the seat belt telltale is on. If I move the switch from the 1 position to the 2 position, you'll see that the icon disappears. If I press it back to the 1 position, it reappears. Let me put on my seat belt. Seat belt is now plugged in and the icon disappears. And that means that everything is working as it should. I'm now going to test a little bit of driving in and out of the garage. Okay, I am ready here. I have the seatbelt on. I have the car is now in drive. So I am going to just drive a little bit here. And I'm in hold mode. That seems to be working. If I lift off of the seat, I don't have any issues. Let me put it in neutral. Put it in drive. I'm off the seat and it still stays in drive. And just to test everything here, I am going to take my seat belt off. And right there, it puts it in park. So we know the safety is still there. So let me plug that back in. I can go into drive, go into reverse. And there we go. So done a sample of different driving situations. So let me show you what to do when you're done driving. You'll get out of the car. And then you're going to switch from 1 to 2. So we're going to switch it to the off position, and then the car cannot be driven. Then you can close and lock the car. And you're all set. Well, that about does it for the video today. I did a quick unboxing and installation and demonstration of this seat sensor bypass or simulator. Thanks again to Chris Peralta for sending it to me to look at today and show you. If you're interested in purchasing, I have the link in the video description. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.